Hello Aquarius, welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Now this is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to be watching this, it's meant for you, alright? Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards. Use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. Okay. And remember that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And Aquarius, this is a Knight of Swords. So a lot of fast-moving air energy here. Let's put that into some context, okay? And as I do this, I'd like to say that if there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments to this video. Okay. Finishing up Dove and Serpent spread here. All right, very intense energy breakthrough coming your way. We're going to do a mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to use Rider-Waite Smith. And this is the card that we're going to set aside. We're not going to look at it until the very end of the reading, okay? And hopefully that will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need at the very end of the reading. So I would appreciate it if you stuck around. So looking around here, we've got Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major, Major, a lot of majors. We've got some earth, some air, some fire. We've got some water and some air, so pretty good balance, I think. Not too bad. Not too bad. The first thing that we see is this Knight of Swords. Now, I think that this is really a lot of, there's some creativity that you are possessed of. There is some inspiration that is coming down the pipe. And you know what? We're going to have to take this Ace of Wands right here with it, because maybe like that. The Ace of Wands is the source of your light, of your life, of your inspiration, of your creativity, of your spiritual fire. And you know what? It's swooping down on horseback, basically, right into your mind, okay? Right into your awareness, into your consciousness. I think that very soon you're going to be receiving like the best creative idea that you've ever had. Okay. I wonder if you've been experiencing a little bit of a creative blockage, like writer's block or something, you know, or there's been some sort of impenetrable wall that's been kind of keeping your creativity at bay. Like you're working on something, or you're trying to get something going. You maybe have writer's block or some kind of creative obstacle in front of you, and you're looking to, and we're going to go straight to this Tower card at the end, right? You're breaking this wall down. I think within the next few days, maybe a week, maybe two, you're going to see if this is some kind of a writer's block. Now, you don't have to be a writer. Any kind of a creative blockage, you're going to break right through that. Okay, I've got to say that this is a real influx of this creative, spiritual force and fire, this inspiration, this enthusiasm. You got to get ready, honestly, because this is coming in fast, and it is going to break down every wall. Okay. And I think that you're generally a very creative person. I think that you're working on something artistic. Now, even if it's not a traditional art form, right? Maybe you're not painting, maybe you're not writing, maybe you're not sculpting or woodworking, or I don't know, any of these kinds of the stereotypical, the traditional kind of creative arts. I think whatever work you're doing takes an intense amount of creativity, an intense amount of inspiration, ambition, enthusiasm, and commitment. Okay. In the recent past, we've got the devil energy here. So you've been working very hard on this project. You've been almost obsessed with it. And it could be, honestly, that with so much focus, so much energy put into this, we've hit that wall. You know, we've hit the proverbial wall. And we find that suddenly our inspiration has stopped. Our creativity has stopped flowing. Okay. And I really think it's because you've been going so hard at it for so long. And you've been achieving, you've been climbing up the mountain with this devil energy. But you might have kind of worn yourself out a little bit. You know what I mean? It might be time for a rest and, an oil change and a little bit of a tune-up, But I think you really need some sort of rest and recovery right now, because I think in the next, like I said, in the next 2 weeks, this fiery energy is it's coming in fast. It's coming in hot, it's coming in fast, and we really see a nice flow of that fire energy here, because it goes the ace, right, being brought in by this Knight of Swords. So it could be that there's another air sign person that is kind of, might be acting as the catalyst for this. But however it approaches you, it's this fiery energy that's coming right into your consciousness, right into your mind. And when it hits, I don't think there's going to be any stopping it. So you better make sure that you're ready, that you're prepared for this influx of energy. Because we see it flowing right to a Queen of Wands, which is something that really does, it really does break up a lot of like emotional blockages within you. And a lot of these creative blockages. I think creativity and emotion really go together, right? And if one is a little bit, frozen, one's a little bit solid, the other one will be too. So a lot of this creative force and fire is going to start getting some of these emotions moving too. And we see that flowing right into this Emperor energy. And that is you really in command and really making progress with whatever this artistic work is that you're doing, okay? And I think artistic work could really be manifesting anywhere. You could work in a cubicle in an office, but you're doing creative work, okay? I hope that point's clear, because I don't want to assume that, everybody is out there, an illustrator or a painter or a sculptor or a musician or a writer. We can be creative in any environment, in any role, in any job, in any place, okay? And maybe you'll let me know where this creativity is most likely to manifest, because I think it's coming in again. It's coming in fast, right? So we have to be ready. The 4 of discs up here at the top of the path of the dove. This is you getting ready, right? This is now your awareness. It's at the top, right? It's at the forefront of our mind. We better get ready, right? We've got all this energy coming over. Our house is a mess. We're not even dressed. We're not even showered yet. Haven't had our coffee. We've got to get ready. We've got to prepare ourselves by getting enough sleep, by making sure we're taking the right nutrition, by stretching, right? By sharpening our pencils, by getting everything nice and tidy and organized, and we're ready for it. Make sure there's ink in the printer, right? And this is all of those little details that you need in a calm way, because it's easy to get really excited by all of this fire energy, but we need to calm down. We need to prepare. We need to clean the house, right? We need to walk the dog, feed the cat, make a nice meal, relax and pay attention to the little details to prepare ourselves for this, okay? And it really is part of your destiny. And I think that I don't use the word destiny in a haphazard way. I feel like this is something that you know and you feel strongly in the deepest core of your being that is meant for you. It's something that you knew was coming in some way. I think that you were riding the last wave of creativity with this devil energy, and now you've kind of hit that wall. Now, you're not discouraged by that, because you're aware of this Wheel of Fortune energy. You're aware of how the energy goes in cycles. Creativity might be followed by periods of, stagnation and blockage, and then the wheel keeps turning, right? So we'll be back in that creative mode again. And it could be maybe that this cycle was taking a little bit longer than the last one. Could be. I kind of think the opposite, though, right? I think that you have just started to kind of settle into, okay, I'm in a lull now. I'm in this kind of blockage period. but it's going to be a very short one. So rather than settling in and changing into your pajamas, you need to actually get ready, because this energy is coming back again really fast. Okay? Not going to give you time to really relax this time. And I say that really just because of the way this fire energy is flowing straight ahead. There's no speed bumps here with this. It's going straight to the Emperor. And we go straight to this water, straight to this tower. Okay? So this is very kind of urgent, I think. And we've got this Queen of Wands, which we already kind of talked about. This could be someone in your life, maybe a fire sign person. This could be someone that is like not a muse, but someone that I almost want to say like an administrative assistant kind of thing, you know? Somebody that helps you set things up for your creative expression, you know? It kind of feels administrative to me in a way, like it's, but not someone that sharpens your pencils for you, right? This is someone that I think supports you in other areas of your life so that you can focus on your creativity and do this work. Okay? So it could be family, it could be friends, it could be someone that you've hired, you know, I don't know. It could be an agent or a manager or something. But this might be the kind of the medium through which we are able to express this creativity. It's with this person's help and assistance, and it's through their activities, really, right? I don't know if that's coming across accurately. I think if it's resonating, you know who this person is. This is also representing how we're breaking up these blocked emotions. This fire is coming in so fast and so hot. It's breaking up the creative blockage, but also these emotional blockages. So it's really going to be an intense period of time for you, okay? And I think it's going to really release a lot of memories, a lot of emotions that have been crystallized and locked up in past events, situations, and circumstances. So it's going to be a challenging period, I'll tell you that. It's going to be very intense. Okay. The Three of Swords here, this is a lot of maybe repressed memories, a lot of painful memories that we've kind of, forgotten about coming back up. Okay. Because this fire is really getting everything moving. It's getting your fiery creativity moving. It's getting your emotions and your memories, your energies from the past, right? It's getting all of this stuff flowing. And we have to be master of that. We can't let that overwhelm us or throw us off course. We need to harness it and use it, right? The Emperor here is someone that knows how to use whatever resources are around it to further its agenda, right? To make progress in the empire, let's say. So you know how to use any force, any energy that is around you. You know how to take control of it and utilize it, put it to practical use, okay? That's the Emperor energy. Next, we got the Queen of Cups here. So this is more of that emotional energy that now you're starting to lift the veil. You're starting to kind of, this creativity is coming just as fast as these emotions, these memories are coming in. And rather than being behind the veil or in the mist and just kind of in the clouds and confusion and chaos of it, we're starting to kind of be able to peer through the curtain a little bit and get clarity on these things. And we're starting to see what the implications really are, not just in terms of our creative expression and what we're producing, but in the changes that are going on within us through processing all of this energy. Through being, we're just like an electrical wire that has just been just flooded with this electric current, almost overwhelmed by this current. But we're able to gain the clarity of, all of these past things. I think a lot of these memories, these emotions that have been kind of crystallized and frozen kind of in time, everything's going to be heated up and flowing, and I think it really is going to give you a lot of understanding and clarity about so many things from your past that you've never really had closure on, or you've never really integrated or assimilated. So we see next the Tower energy, and this is really the culmination of the whole thing, the climax of the whole thing. This is the creative expression. This is really your catharsis. This is your integration and your assimilation of all of these like emotional memories. Real breakthroughs emotionally and psychologically. A lot of breakthroughs creatively, right? This is getting through that writer's block, and it's pouring out of you. The emotion is pouring out of you. The creativity is pouring out of you. So this is very, very exciting. It could be overwhelming, sure. We have to remember the 8 of discs. We have to keep ourselves kind of focused on the details. Let's make sure we're healthy and strong. Let's make sure we're making all the right choices, because when this comes in, we better hope that we've got our environment arranged in such a way that we can just let this happen, And I think that's part of this Queen of Wands role too. I think this person is the one that kind of makes sure you're safe when you're on your trip, if you know what I mean, right? Someone that kind of makes sure you have everything you need. Make sure you drink some water every once in a while, right? That kind of thing. I think you get what I'm inferring here. The mystery card. A lot of intense energy here. I'd like to see a 6 of discs or a 6 of cups or something to show the balance and harmony and the beauty and the just kind of peaceful, serene sunrise that comes after this fury, right? So, no, we see a King of Cups. We see a King of Cups. So we're going from the Queen, right? And we're then into this King of Cups energy. I think the emotional breakthrough is really an important part of this for you. I think more than just the creative blockage, I think there's been a lot of these emotional memories that have been frozen in time for you. And now with the King of Cups, we've got that fire-water kind of mix where everything is flowing. Nothing is kind of locked up, and the ice now has turned to running water. So all of this stuff can wash over you and it can flow out of you. And I think that will lead us to that serenity and that calm, peaceful, beautiful sunrise afterwards. Now we'll have to wait till the next reading to see how that's going to manifest, but I think this is a really good start. And I do think that the emotional component of this, like I said, is in some ways more important than the creative blockage. I think it really is a way that you're going to release a lot of these kind of pent-up emotions and feelings and memories. And so I think it's going to be a challenging experience, but it's going to be intense. It's going to be productive for sure, right? Now we're going to go ahead and do the extended, and if you want to stick around for that, you can click on the link up there in the corner. Aquarius, this was your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot, and these are timeless readings. So whenever you happen to be watching this, this is meant for you. Thank you so much for letting me read for you.